Oh, yeah, what are you on? Oh, it's getting late. Okay. Down, down, down. Up, up, up. Hello and welcome to Online Saturday. In today's video, we're back on the PS4, but we're going to play something different. This is Starlit K.A.R.T, and as you can see, it's Halloween edition. This is my first time starting the game. I haven't played it or started it before. I don't really know much about this. I saw it on the PlayStation Store and it was free, so I thought I would give it a go. In the past, and I can't quite remember when, but I have played Starlit Adventures. I think that was also maybe free on the PS4 store, and it was, I guess, fine, but it was so many years ago I don't quite remember, and it probably wasn't too memorable for me. Now my PS4 is blowing a little bit at the moment. Let's see what happens. So, join me as we play Starlit K.A.R.T online. So, oh, that's nice. It explains: win a cup to unlock, defeat a boss to unlock. Not a problem. And at the bottom we've got select, store, profile, mission, skills and options. Let's look at profile. Well, you can see I haven't started playing yet, but we do have 3 cards. Okay, skills. Okay, so we can level up using gems. We don't have any at the moment, but okay, it's interesting that we ourselves, get better skills rather than cards. Missions, kind of like many free-to-play games where you can earn in-game currency by doing stuff. All makes sense. So, no problem so far. Alright, so we have a daily check-in. Okay. We get a hat. Okay. There's quite a few cups to unlock. Seems to be a simple progression system. 3 speeds, 4 tracks in 1 cup. Defeat the boss, go to the next one. Huh. And what does he pressing R do? Ah. Immune to puddles. Fill the drift bar faster. Okay. So, boomerang or electric. I'm gonna go with electric. I also kind of like the blue. And look at the nose. You recognize one of those? Alright, let's select it. Well, I see. Ooh. This sort of red colour scheme kind of reminds me of like Formula 1 cars back in the old days. Okay, we'll go with that. Why not have a rubber duck instead of a hat? But exhausts, flames look cooler, so we'll go with that. Whoa. Super start. Cool. Ah, I guess these are turbos. Or speed boosters. Whoa, my speed really went down really quickly then. So, bomb, forward, don't want to do that. I got someone. That's the booster. How do I drift? I forgot already. Water shield. Ah, okay. So L1 might be drift. And let go. Boost. Okay. It does feel a little strange. Like the boost mechanic doesn't quite feel right. Bombs are fun though. This game at 100, I guess CC, it's pretty boring if I'm honest. And the karts drifting, not the best. Of course, also feels really small. Oh, it's not just one race, we're gonna have to do all of them. So I'm getting a little bit of vibration. You know, this is a rougher circuit. And swing button. And don't have as much grip on the circuit either. Ah, missed it. Ha! Got a couple, hopefully. Whoa. Get a bit of vibration from these guys. I mean, nah. Haven't seen that move before. It's weird, in many racing games when you do a drift, you kind of have to steer left and right to manage it. Well, in this game it doesn't seem to be that important. And it feels kind of strange to do so. Also a little weird. Oh, there you go. L3 to look back. Not L3, R3. All these different items this time round. It's kind of cool. Oh, whoa. Super. Big vibrations and everything. Oh, that was fun. Yeah, so the drifting style is a little weird. If it's good weird or bad weird, I don't really know. Because it feels like the nose of the car, the front of the car, it's really accurate. And it's the back that steps out. But in other games, it's like all the side of the kart will drift. So in this game it feels like the back of the car is drifting. So it's going to take some adjustment. It's like if you went from one of the later Ridge Racers and went to Mario Kart, you would have to adjust to the different drifting styles that the games have. And it's generally something that I would do because I really enjoyed Mario Kart, and I played a lot of the PS3 and 360 versions of Ridge Racer. If I remember right, that Xbox 360 version of Ridge Racer had some really difficult achievements. I know for a fact I did not get them. Yeah, I think even the Vita version of Ridge Racer has some difficult trophies and progression stuff in it. It tells you on the right who you've hit. Ooh, alright. So this game does have a lot of weapons, but also has a lot of stuff to make you go fast. No complaints from me about that. Well, this is the 100. And obviously the lowest speed is going to feel like the lowest speed. So it's nice, even at this speed, that there are many different ways you can go faster. But it does make me worried that, say, if we went to the fastest, I think it was 600, that it's going to feel very, very short. Anyway, that's my concern.
Yeah, that's right.
Chest. Ha. Boost. Not too sure how much rubber banding there is at the moment. I can't seem to get away from them.
We are number one.
But with all these speed boosts, it's just plausible that we're all getting enough speed boosts to manage where we are on the track.
Ready, set,
If you see my Mario Kart videos, you will know that getting the boost at launch is something I'm not good at. So it's refreshing to have a game where I can actually do that. I'm wondering if the drift feels strange because of the speed. Like if it was a faster speed, would the drift feel a bit more cool? I mean, the game did default to the actual second fastest speed, not the one I'm playing at. So yeah, definitely can't judge the drift and the feel of the drift just from this one cup, from this one mode. See, they're not staying away, are they? Aha, I had my shield up. Goodbye.
Oh yeah.
Unlike Mario Kart, where getting the coins kind of helps your base speed, that's obviously not going to be the case here because it's not listed on the screen. Sorry, it's not listed on the screen how many you've got. What we're collecting is basically in-game currency. Gotcha. I can't fly backwards? Nope.
Hashtag.
Lots and lots of trophies. Sorry, mission rewards. But yeah, trophies too. Oh, we got to click them. Okay. Not too bad, you know. It's the lowest speed. It's the first time we've ever played it. Good start. Not great, not amazing, but good. Okay, in-game ad. Not unexpected. So I like a bit more acceleration. Drifts in a short period of time, sure. Extra speed boost. I like a bit of off-road, and I'll leave it at that. So we have to pay to unlock, which we have enough coins for. R1 skills, that's that one. Now versus.
Grease lightning.
Now this isn't what I expected.
Set, go.
Whoa. That's a bit crazy.
Yes,
I thought this was going to be like the online mode. So we're not exactly playing against anyone at the moment. So you can see, this is already feeling a little faster. But this one is pushing the PS4. Can you hear that? Well, as we've got no one to race against, let's not use any weapons. Maybe there's a trophy or in-game reward for doing a lap without no weapons. Oh, okay, the pearls really do slow you down. I was wondering if it's more of like cosmetic, but no. They really do slow you down. It's not a bad track, there's some ups and downs. Obviously it'd be better if there were other players. Like I said, I thought this was versus as in online mode. Because realistically, how many people will have couch co-op? So it is possible that I've picked a game for online Saturday with no actual online.
winning.
That was 300cc, the second speed. It did feel faster. Wait, we gotta do 4 tracks. Fair enough.
Ready, set, go.
That's meant for the control scheme, I'm using X for accelerate, R1 for drift. Obviously, a bit of a strange combination, but there are so many buttons you can use. It's nice that it's there. So it does feel a little bit personal. But there were no rewards for finishing a race with no weapons, so let's try these out. Well, a little bit uneventful. Ooh, how they do. Okay, fires us back. That's nice. Missed him.
Faster!
At least there is a little sense of speed when you are going fast. Having the wind rush past and the sort of vibration increase a little bit. It's subtle, but it's fairly nice. It's not too obnoxious. It's just when you're not going fast, it does feel a little slow when you're not going fast. With those bumps, sort of kick you up and make you go faster. I can imagine high level play on this would be a little intense because you got to try and basically drift as much as you can. And as you can see, it fills up so quickly, the drift bar, and you can kind of do it in a straight line. So there must be all sorts of techniques and strats to pull that off quite frequently and effectively. Sort of like a chain, I imagine. So you chain it from one boost to another boost, like that, to that. And you're using these jumps as well. I imagine the fastest mode on a level like this is pretty intense. Especially, like I said, with higher level ability players. Especially if your character is fully maxed.
Ready, set, go.
Very different look to this one. So at least they're not all jungle tracks. There's a little variety. And like I said in one of the early races, going off-road does have a slight different feel, especially on like the controller. Going off-road, you get a bit more of a vibration, and it kind of felt a little more loose, like you have less grip. Not a huge amount, but I imagine if there's a snow level, maybe you'd get that that feel of a bit more looseness. But with a higher level character, and I put that skill into off-road, it could be that what I'm feeling is going to be a little different to someone who doesn't have anything in that skill slot. kind of a shame that when it's just one player, that there isn't like a default time trial mode whilst you wait, or whilst the game waits for a second player. Like, maybe not every track, but if it was, well, I don't mean track, sorry, I mean, it doesn't have to be every lap. It could be all laps combined, as in a race, it could be timed. Just adds a little something to the game, whilst either you or the game waits for a second player, and would add a little bit of replayability. Like, you went this fast with this many, with this skill loadout. With your current loadout, how would it differ? How does it compare with others with the same skill loadout? And it is probably a little bit much to expect for a free-to-play game to do that. That's just an idea. The only enjoyment I'm kind of getting out of this playing by myself is that these are all tracks I've not done so far. So it's kind of nice to be exploring. If there was some sort of time trial aspect, or a ghost of my friends doing this, or even a ghost of someone else who's done this, that probably would be nice. At least the art looks kind of nice. It's not too busy. And whilst, yes, maybe a little simple and bright bold colours, and I wouldn't say blocky, but big. Everything looks quite big in places. It looks really quite nice. I wonder if this is on PS5 and if this has a 4K patch or 4K mode or something. It's 1080p. It's pretty crisp. There's probably some sort of anti-aliasing going on, but it's really nice. So especially the fast, I kind of do like it going fast. Got a nice sort of wind effect on the car, and it almost feels a little bit like the viewing angle, or the camera changes ever so slightly. Yeah, not ever so slightly, but it does. So the camera sort of pulls back, lengthens the screen a little bit. I kind of wish the look back was on the L3. I wonder if there's a an ability or a way to map the controls differently. Because I'm not using the right stick for anything, so my hands are not near it really. I'm using the deep, so I'm using the left analog stick for steering. I've got holding X down for accelerate, and using R1 for the drift. There we go, a couple more. There we go, a couple more. We're not racing against anyone, so it's a win, but it's an empty win. So it looks like there is no online mode. It is a little sad. It's also a little embarrassing for me. Because I putting this up on a online day, and I'm thinking that, you know, it's a kart racer, there would be online for it, and I'm wrong. I really should have done some research into what this game was before it came out. Let's have a look at the bosses. We've done the verses, let's check the bosses out. You can see you can buy other cars using the green ones, but they're all kind of variations of who you are and what your kart kind of looks like. Oh no, we got some of the bosses. Some of these, like this one, you've got to pay money for. This one you haven't. Alright, let's that's the one. We haven't unlocked anything else here yet. Wait, we gotta pay for the 600cc? That's a bit of a rip-off. Well, anyway, let's see if we can kick butt.
Ready, set, go!
Oh, wrong button. Okay, it's already a little bit difficult. Halloween edition, so hence the pumpkins. I'm wondering if it's the boss character that's dropping the pumpkins, or if it's part of the game stage. At least being second has given us quite a few weapons to attack with. Well, of course, that also means the boss will probably get quite a few weapons to attack with. Oh. It kind of feels like we're a little bit faster sometimes than that car, and it's hard to know if it's rubber banding designed to keep us close or if it's genuine pace.
Yeah, that's right.
I think we need a key for that. Ooh. I have seen a key on the circuit, but I don't remember exactly where it was. Oh, there it is. So it's nice that in races there's little extra things to do. Yes, you're trying to win, but if you're able to, you can get other rewards and do other things.
Come on, get out of the way.
Ah, nuts. I would say this versus is a genuine challenge. I don't feel it's impossible, but I also don't think it's a cakewalk. I think there is an actual bit of skill involved for this. I must also keep forgetting about the boost, and that we can do it pretty much on a straight. Chest, aha, right. Now let's just boost. Ugh. And fire whatever we can at that guy. Aha, alright. Oh, we're so close to the finish. Hey, we did it. Alright, we've unlocked challenges now. So there is some online stuff, online leaderboards. I guess. Well, let's just try it, see what happens. Huh, okay. Are these going to be bots? Are these going to be, if you remember this, drivatars? Or are these actually online people? Because they was quick to get into a game. And you kind of worry, was it too quick?
Excuse me.
Goodbye. I guess one way would be to get close and watch them and how they drift or where they do it. If they only do it in the obvious places, then maybe they're just bots using names of players. But if there's some sort of uniqueness to it, then maybe they're actual people. I mean, I'm getting hit a lot, so it does feel like they're unforgiving. I kind of miss like a rear view mirror or some other way to look behind. Oh, my boomerang hit whatever that was, probably a missile. So it's possible, kind of by accident, that I found the online mode. Screw it, let's try. I'll need to look behind, so I need to change how I'm racing. Let's get the old R2. Oh, change grip. Alright. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, so change of plans. We have L1 for drift. Oof. R2 for accelerate. So I've now got a right thumb free to look behind. But I feel like I need to do that in this game. Oh, smash the buttons. Oh, he had his shield on. What was I doing? See, it doesn't look like they're using the racing line. But I'm really not sure. They're all doing it a little differently. And they're all getting hit by hazards and stuff. So if it's AI, it's not the smartest AI. But again, maybe it's designed like that, especially to fool players. It's a shame that my electric thing doesn't kind of destroy anything around it, including weapons and attacks from other players. See, I got a win there. And it felt like that player at the line was going deliberately slow. Are these other players? Do I actually have an online game for Online Saturday? It's weird that I don't believe it, isn't it? I don't know why. It's not because it's free to play. If you saw last week, I was playing Overwatch 2. Hey, hat. I wonder if I can go in there. I can only look at my profile, I can't look at other people's. As weird as it sounds. Pirate hat's not bad. Nope. Is it instant? I don't know if I'm playing against real people or not.
Ready, set, go!
Might have to title this video Online Saturday.
Bye-bye. Hello? Bye-bye. Get out of my way.
I mean, I could Google it. Or I could choose to believe it has real people or not.
Oh, yeah.
I guess I've played a lot of Mario Kart and seen a lot of silly things that people do. And I'm not really seeing it here. It's like they're just a bit too good. Avoiding the pumpkins a little too well. Is it possible it's drivatars? Yes, I would say it probably is possible to be drivatars. But you don't hear people talking about that technology anymore. Not really since one of the Forzas, or maybe all the Forzas do it. It's weird because look, we're at the end of the lap, and again, it's like the end of the first lap, we can see everyone. We're all in the same place, kinda. So it feels like a bit of rubber banding to keep us close together. I mean, you know, I could. Oh god, confused. So it's backwards. Okay. There's always the possibility that I'm not believing that I'm actually a good player, but come on, I know. You see my Mario Kart videos, mid-pack at best. So what is this? Is this online? Well, we didn't win it. Be nice to get that reward actually. Be nice to have something out the back of the car. Options. No way to change that, okay. So there's not a whole lot we can do here in terms of customization. Let's keep doing the challenges. There's meant to be an online Saturday. This could be an online game. Let's keep going. See how quick that was. Yes, there's a lot of PS4s and a lot of PS5s, and I genuinely don't know if this game was a big seller or not. I don't know off the top of my head if it's PS5 or not. Or even if it's cross-platform. Are these PC players, for example? Ooh. It controls well enough, though. I mean, if we, if we ignore like the, is it online or not? Talking about the game, I wouldn't say it's the most fun kart race I've had, but it's still pretty cool though. I'm enjoying it. My concern is, what's the draw to keep coming back? We know that the top speed is paywalled. I guess unlocking the tracks is one reason to keep coming back. And the tracks are pretty cool. I wouldn't say there's nothing really bad about them. They're all quite different with different locations, different art style, or not art styles, a different look. Like this is obviously sort of a deserty, Egyptian-y type thing. You've got the constellations in the sky, and we're upside down. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with any of that. Oh, nuts. Is that enough to keep coming back? It's not a big download on the PS4. Like maybe 2 gigabytes, I think it was. So there's no real need, or an immediate need, to delete it. So I might keep it on for a little while, yeah. I mean, this challenge mode isn't an immediate first place either. Yeah, for a free game, I would say if you're into kart races, or maybe even racing games in general, it might be worth having a go. Some of the paywall stuff might be somewhat annoying, as in there's a lack of karts straight off, and there's a lack of stuff. But if you're playing it single player by yourself, there's probably something there to pick up and play every 10 minutes here, 10 minutes there, a couple of races here, a couple of races there. In terms of local player co-op, for any free characters unlocked from the start, might be a little rough for some people. Like these leagues. Like 48 crowns. This ranking must be in the league I'm in. So I've unlocked some stuff. Let's unlocked. I mean, I can do extra. That's kind of all we can do now. Yeah, it would be nice to have some more of these carts unlocked. Or slight variation in style. Like that, it's quite different to that. But that isn't too dissimilar to this one. So, and some of these other ones all have kind of the same sort of shape, don't they? It's these boss ones that look really different. But who's to say that there may not be extra coming down the line? To say, if this matchmaking felt more like the Overwatch 2 matchmaking, I would believe it was online.
Ready, set, go!
For saying that, like on Switch, you might have seen videos of me playing Splatoon 3, and you can get into games in like 30 seconds or less, even 10 seconds or less. So I guess nowadays the speed it takes to get into a game, it's not always as slow as you think. Yeah, just as my power lost. I guess what's kind of nice is that we do have a character using one of the boss carts that you actually have to play quite a bit to unlock. But you'd also expect that because of the skills system, they would have a lot more unlocked than I would. So they should be miles ahead maybe. So I kind of wonder if this is online, if there's some sort of leveling. So we're all the same. We either have all the skills unlocked, or we all have them we have them locked, or we have them unlocked. So we're all equalized. That's why I'm wondering.
Really? Yes, faster!
Haha, jumped over that one. What's that? I can't remember what that bear looking one does. Look behind. Fire. Ah, fire's behind. Okay. I like the names of the races. Don't feel like PSN names, do they? And I'm pretty sure the game wouldn't be using real names.
Really?
Perhaps put it in the comments. If you guys, of course, without Googling, what do you think? You've seen me do 3 or 4 races now. Do you think the opposition, do you think they are bots? Drivatars? Or even real people? What do you guys think? Put in the comments.
It tickles.
So I am really curious, so I might end the video with an answer to that question. Is it online or is it bots? But as you can see, it doesn't particularly matter. I haven't won all the races, it's not always been easy, and some have been more of a challenge than others. So what I'm saying is, does it actually need to be online? So let's do one more. Basically, to try and get to the, well, that's a cool exhaust. Try to get to the next level. Just thinking about it, actually, because if you've seen the Puzzle and Dragon games that I play on the Switch, there are times when the online fails, there are times where it takes a full minute or so. But there are times where I kind of just matchmaking to games already matchmaking. So I appear, and then 3 or 4 seconds later we're back already into playing the game. So maybe that's kind of what's happening. You're always matchmaking into a matchmaking session. So you never start from 0. I can't believe that I'm thinking so much about this. Where's that number 1 player? We're all very close together. So stuff like this makes me wonder, yes, we must be playing online because of how far ahead player 1 is. That's the high level drifting I was mentioning earlier. Oof. And we're having real fights here. So of course, as we get through the ranks and the higher levels, we have always the chance that we're going to find higher ability opponents. What is that miniaturizing thing that keeps happening to me? I don't seem to have ever had that as a weapon. Well, there's player 1. Well, I should say the person who is in first. So 2 laps to see them. And the thing that, I mean, you can see they're already racing far ahead, aren't they? Oh, I should have hit them. Oh, just narrowly avoid that. Oh, so that bone is like the blue shell of this game. If you're familiar with Mario Kart, it just goes forward. See, that hit me right at the narrowest part, which makes me think that was a real person doing that. But then I win it just on the line like that, and it kind of feels like there's that rubber banding, trying to make the player win. Oh, I don't know. It's a little frustrating to focus on such a small detail. And I'm not worried about, you know, the video being accurate or not. That's not the thing, it's just... it doesn't detract from the game, let's put it that way. The courses are fine, the racing's fine, the graphics are good, the speed is there. I would like the faster mode, but you have to pay for that. But as a free-to-play game, you get a lot of tracks, you get a lot of variety in those tracks. You don't get a lot of karts, but you can earn them. It may take a while, but you can. And we've got a few modes on this front screen here. And we've done all of them. Versus is not online, as we found out. It's local. So let's have a look at the store. So let's see what we can get. Unlock all cups. So a way to cheat the game a little bit. And the fastest one is $3.99. Oh, if you're familiar with my videos, you may be wondering why is that in pounds and my other videos are in yen. So yes, I live in Japan and many games default to the Japanese pricing. But they may default because of the region. Whereas my PSN and my Switch accounts are both UK accounts. So that's why sometimes they default to pounds. And we got some daily deals. Oh, free tokens. If you do mobile gaming, you know that I expect a video now. Ah, no. And we could buy bat exhaust and a painting, so that's kind of fun. So yeah, if you wanted, you could pay for all the races unlocked. You could unlock all the cups. You can unlock things like the fastest mode. Not too obnoxious. Well, I guess we'll end it there. Thank you for joining me on this questionable online, but fun kart racer. I recommend you guys try it. Free game, and you may take a couple of races to adjust to the drift, but that's true for any racing game, so don't worry about it. And until I see you again in one of my other videos, please take care.